Hello and welcome to another WalkingFootball.com help video. Today I'd like to show you how you can create an event to promote your walking football session. So to start with, we will go to the events and select daily fitness sessions. This will take us to the calendar section of the website. Okay, now from here all we do is click the create event button, and then depending where you are in the world, you would select your relevant calendar. We're in the UK, so we're going to select the UK calendar and click continue. Okay, now first off, this form could look a little daunting, but don't worry, it is straightforward, and I'll take you through each section bit by bit. Now to start off with, we would put the date and time in of our walking football session. So let's, for argument's sake, select Wednesday the 13th. They run on a Wednesday, and say they run from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. If they run every week, we can put that this event repeats by clicking there, and then opening up we can select the day it repeats on, which would be a Wednesday, and repeats every 7 days. Okay, we'll click OK then. Now the strange thing is you will actually enter your address twice, and I'll explain why as we go along. The first one here, the member marker group, is this calendar entry will also, by selecting from here, add your details to our map automatically. So it means that you only have to add your details once, and you will be promoted in several parts of the website. So we'll pick walking football session, and it's asking for a marker location. Now you could, depending on whether how well known your leisure centre is, or location where you actually hold your sessions, you could put the name of the location in, or you could put the postcode. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick Wembley. It's nice and easy and everybody knows it for this demonstration. So if I just start typing Wembley, you will see it gives me lots of options to pick from. We're going to pick the top one, Wembley in London. That's what we'll do for our test. And you put the title of your walking football session in. You could put just the name of the venue, you could put the name of the club. It's entirely up to you. We'll put test event at Wembley, just so people realise this is only a test if they have a look. It's asking for a prefix. A prefix means that you'll have something in the front of the title when it's advertised in the forum. So again, we'll pick fitness session for there. Tags, anything special about your venue. For example, do you have a 3G pitch? If you have, you could just put 3G in there. And then we come to the description field, where you can put as much information about your session as possible. I recommend putting in as much detail to attract new players to come along and have a go at your session. So please include all relevant information. So I'll just put some text in here. It's good to put the cost in so people know how much they would need to pay. And you can, I've re-added the time there because when it comes up on the map, it's going to be quick and easy for people to see the time. I will show you that shortly. I recommend you putting some contact information in. If I can type. Okay, so if there's, and actually it's always handy to say if it's a unisex session and the age group as well. I mean, those really are the basics, I think, that you really need to put in here. Now we can choose a picture to add to this entry, and we can also choose a cover photo. So I'm going to choose just a picture of Wembley here. This is from your local PC. You just upload. You can put several pictures in if you would like to. You can only have one cover photo. Okay. Now again, we are going to add this location in a second time. The reason being for this second time is it will create a mini map marker for your calendar entry. And again, if you want, you can actually put additional. So if you've got an additional information you want to put in the address line, you can press the plus and it will give you an extra line. So we could say here Wembley is the venue, and really all we need to do for Wembley, because it's quite an easy one, is put the town in, and if we know the postcode, we can put the postcode in. And I've put that in the wrong field, sorry, that does actually go. You can see grayed out what should be going in each line of the address, so it makes it quite easy. Okay, and we can just double check now we've got everything. Yes, we've got the date, it repeats every week. These are the times, the event start and the event end of the walking football session. We've got the calendar that it's going in, it's a UK calendar. The member marker group and the marker location. We've got the title, we've got the prefix, so people can easily see it's a fitness session, and they can search by fitness sessions. Any special tags we've added, we've got a 3G there. Basic details about the session. We've got a picture to accompany the entry, and we've also got a cover photo. And finally, we've put the location in for a second time, so this calendar entry gets a mini map marker. We'll click submit event, and here it is. Now what you can do with your cover photo is if you click the photo top right button here, you can choose reposition, and what that allows you to do is just move the photo so it looks a little bit more easy on the eye. So if my name will say position. Now then, let's just go through see what we've got here. This is our mini map that I was talking about, where we put the address in for the second time. And what we can actually do is we can actually click that, and it will take us to Google Maps, and it will give us a location on Google Maps of our entry. So from here we've got all the information we would need, and if we need to edit anything, we can click Manage Event and edit details. So if you've made a mistake, as I often do, you can go in and edit your details. And that's basically the calendar entry. Now that will appear on the calendar, the daily calendar, every time that session runs, and it will also appear on the front of the site depending on how many entries we have for the day, because it only shows so many. Depending what, if your sessions are in the morning, they tend to get shown more often than the evening sessions. But we haven't just added it to this one location. The system has put it in 2 other locations, and I'll show you now. If we go to forums and we click Club Facility and Announcements, you will see that it has also published this event in the forums. And we can go in, and there again is the information that we've just put in, and there is a link back to our calendar entry. So if people are visiting the website and they're not looking at the calendar but they're looking at the forums, they're going to see your information. And if that isn't, well, quite good as it is, if we go to the map, take a few moments to load, because we find a lot of people just come straight to the site and go to the map. So they might miss your entry by not looking in a forum, they might miss your entry by not going to the calendar, but if they go to the map, it is actually in two places. Or you can find it in two places. First of all, you can go to Browse Markers. So if we go to Browse Markers first, and it's a walking football session that we selected. You see, from our marker groups, we could have picked walking football like we did, women only walking football sessions. If you're a particular walking football club and your advertisers a walking football club, we even allow people who have a venue for hire and supplementary walking football services to add their markers as well. But if we go in to walking football fitness sessions, as we added ours to here, you'll find here again is our event with all the information and another map again. So if people come straight in to the map section, they've got all your information about your walking football session straight away. And if we just go back to the member map and we drill down, and I have picked one, aha, well, Wembley. If we drill down, if I click here, there is our test event. That's why I recommended we put some additional information in, like the time again, and the days it's run on, etc. Because from here, from the map, if people come straight into the map, they can drill down to where they live, they can see your event there with some basic information, and they can read more from the map itself. And that's why I said, why not, you know, it's a good idea to put the date and day, or the days and the time and that basic information. So it looked like it's silly to duplicate it, but it means that people can come into the site from different areas straight into that particular section and get all your information in one go. And again, they can click that link and they'll go back to the map marker. So by adding your information in once, you're being promoted in several sections of the site: the calendar, the forums, and the member map. I hope you found this of interest. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. All you need to do is go to the Contact the Help Desk section and drop me an email, or just fill this form out and it will notify me by email, and I will help you as soon as I can. Thank you very much for being a member of the site, and let's continue to spread the word and the word about walking football to as many people as we can, and get as many people involved in the sport as we can. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.